We'd just arrived the night before in a place called Louis-Dat. Some mortars landed near the trench, the place where we were at. No one even seemed to know what the hell was going on, so we stayed there in our hooches right up until the dawn. It still seems so unreal to me that day in '66, as we sat there in the breakfast mess eating Weetabix. We were going on patrol, the sergeant said, a piece of cake. But I hadn't been out there before and my knees began to shake. Our captain said, don't worry son, it's a routine S&D. There's not much chance we'll make contact, we'll be back in time for tea. So our sergeant then suggested that we all travel light. Only take 6 magazines, we won't be out all night. So Delta Company set out, 3 platoons of infantry, some signallers and anti-tank, most were cherries just like me. And sometime in the afternoon, just as we reached the rubber farm, some shots rang out, we hit the deck and shouted the alarm. No one seemed to know what the hell was going on. It was teeming down with rain and my ammo was almost gone. I had an awful feeling I'd not see Dad and Mum again, but the Charlie and the MVA were disoriented by the rain. We heard the sound of Hueys flying low overhead. They dropped some ammo to us, without it we'd be dead. I filled some magazines, then popped up to take a shot. When a round hit my shoulder, it knocked me off my spot. Colin shouted for a medic to get me out of there. The bullet went into my chest and missed my heart, an inch to spare. Sergeant Major Kirby picked me up and carried me, and that was no mean feat because I stand 6'3". They got me back to Louis-Dat and on a Huey to Boomtown. I heard a medic say, there's no hope for this one now. But somehow those Americans formed a miracle that night, and then in a few days they got me on a flight. They handed me the bullet they pulled out of my chest and flew me back to Sydney, then to my home there in the West. I put that bullet in a frame upon my mantelpiece, and for 50 years I wished that those damn nightmares would cease. For half a century, more or less, I've had a farm down in the south. I still get the sweats at night. Wake up with a dry mouth. That's all I want to say for now, just an ordinary man who bloody nearly lost his life in the Battle of Long Tan.